What's going on, guys? This is DJ with All Day DFS, and I hope y'all guys are having a great day, and I hope y'all guys had a great night last night. I hope y'all guys cashed in. Let me know how it went for y'all guys. Drop a line. Let me know if y'all guys had a good night. Let me know if y'all guys had a bum of the night. If you had a bum, let me know so we can add them to that fade list. We don't want to play those bums, and we want to make sure we got our fade list up to date. If this is your first time watching a PrizePicks video, guys, PrizePicks is the way to go. It's just you versus the house. That's it. All you're doing is picking the over, the under. It's the most simplest way to play, the easiest way to play, in my opinion. Again, just you picking the over, the under, just you versus the house, not you versus a bunch of sharks, not you versus 100,000 lineups. No bullshit like the intro says, just you versus the house. Like right here, if you think Joel Embiid's going to get over 27.5 points versus the Magic, which looks really good, you pick the over. If you think he's not going to get there, maybe a blowout, you pick the under. That's all you're doing. And so if you're going to go ahead and sign up, use the promo code ALLDAY. It's right there below. Use the promo code ALLDAY. And PrizePicks will give you 100% up to $100, 100% match up to $100. So if you throw in 100, PrizePicks will throw in 100, and you're off, and you get off to a good start with $200 to play with. So yeah, guys, let me know how it went for y'all guys. Let me know how it went yesterday. Like I usually say, I usually take about one day where I just clear my mind, do stuff with my son, daddy duties, take him somewhere, do whatever. Not saying that I don't do that on other days, but I just make sure that at least that I do that, one day a week, where I play really light, hardly at all, and just, make sure I balance things out. And since yesterday I think it was just a 2-game slate, it was a real little slate, I said, yeah, let me go ahead and do that. So I took my son out to Chuck E. Cheese, my son and my daughter actually, took them to Chuck E. Cheese, had a great time, and I didn't play no NBA at all yesterday, which is really rare. When there's NBA, I love NBA, and I always play it, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm just so tired of foul trouble. I mean, blowouts is another thing, but foul trouble, I'm on these guys and they're playing good as hell. They're playing well. They're gonna get there, and then they just pick up fouls and they don't get there. Like I had Porzingis. If you followed my video from 2 days ago, I hit 3 out of 4. So I hope y'all guys cashed in on that one. And it would have been 4 for 4. It would have been a great day. 75% is still great, but Porzingis got 3 fouls in the first half. He got 3 fouls. He was supposed to get over 18. He got 16 fantasy score. He would have got there if he would have got the extra minutes. Foul trouble didn't get there. So I'm just tired of foul trouble. I'm so tired of foul trouble that foul trouble has ruined a lot of my lines lately. And it just makes you not even want to pick some guys because they're potentially getting foul trouble. But then you don't pick them and they hit the over easy. So yeah, I've been on these on some of these big guys that have I think that's where it's at. If they don't get in foul trouble, that's one of the best plays that you can do is these big guys that are at 3.5 points first half. Some are at 4.5, 5.5 first half. These big guys, if they get enough minutes, they usually get there. But that's the problem. Sometimes they don't get the minutes. Sometimes they pick up early foul trouble and the coach doesn't put them back into the third quarter. Sometimes the coach just doesn't put them in at all. They like to have go with the smaller lineup. So you have to be cautious with these big guys first half. But I usually I've hit a lot there in the past. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me show y'all guys what I'm liking today. I'm making this video super early, and I did some quick picks for y'all guys. I mean, I did the research on them, so don't ever think I'm gonna give y'all guys some half-ass picks. Nope. Did the research on them and everything. I just have stuff to do later today, but I mean, we already have a good amount of stuff on the board. Anyways, I'm going to go first half here with the first pick. I like Joel Embiid. Now, if you've been playing any kind of first half, Joel Embiid, a lot of people usually pick him first half. He's been as high as 15.5 points first half. So they have him here at 13.5, which if you agree and you like this line, I will go ahead and do a line with him early because that could move up. I like the first half because, again, going against Orlando, one of the worst teams in the league. I follow them; they're my favorite team. This probably will be a blowout. Now, Orlando does surprise people here and there. Like you think a lot of their games are going to be blowouts, and they actually hang in there. They're a tough team, but they're not going to have their coach. I think the coach is out and their assistant coach is out. And then I don't really know which big guys right now. The projected lineup I seen had Robin Lopez starting and Wendell Carter starting. Now, if Wendell Carter's back and Mo Bamba is healthy, it probably will be Mo Bamba and Wendell Carter. Either way, I like Joel Embiid to go over 13.5 points first half. I like him full game as well, but again, we can't trust the full game because of the blowout. I'm not gonna touch the full game. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the 13.5. He's gone over 13.5 points 7 out of his last 10 games. I feel super confident in him getting over 13.5 first half versus the Magic. So give me Joel Embiid. And like I said, lock it in if you like it, because it could move up. They could have it by the time game starts. By the time the game starts, it probably could be at 14.5. So my next pick, and you already know, when Charlotte's on the board, when Charlotte plays, anytime Charlotte plays, that's pretty much my favorite game, and I target that game a lot. I love targeting the big men versus Charlotte. Again, like I said last video, I think I was the first person on that. I've been on that since last season. Big men versus Charlotte, you usually crush. Now, if you have, a couple good big men, you have, sometimes you might have to pick the one. There might be one that goes off and the other one doesn't, or whatever. But big men versus Charlotte, crush. So I like Robert Williams over 10 rebounds tonight versus Charlotte. As you can see here, he's gone over 3 out of his last 5. Not the best hit rate that you would want, but he's averaging 11 versus Charlotte. He should get this easy. If he gets the minutes, doesn't get into foul trouble, you know how that goes, I think he gets over 10 rebounds tonight. I think it should be a pretty competitive game. Let me see what the line is. Yeah, 3.5. I think it's going to be a competitive game. I like Robert Williams over 10 rebounds. Now, you could be like, okay, well, maybe Horford might be the one that goes off for Tatum. Sorry, guys. I mean, the reason I'm picking Williams is just because the minutes. He gets a lot more minutes than Horford. I've seen games where Horford doesn't even play like in the fourth quarter hardly at all. So that's why I'm going Robert Williams over 10 rebounds. And I also like him. This is like a 2 picks in 1. I also like him for first half points. Now there's multiple. I mean, if you want to play different lines, I mean, you could throw in Horford first half at 4.5. Horford looks pretty good too, but I'm picking Robert Williams. I like Robert Williams over on rebounds and over on 5.5 points. So this is 2 picks in 1. I'm gonna run lines with both of them. Robert Williams over 10 rebounds. Robert Williams over 5.5 points first half. Definitely like Robert Williams tonight. Next, I'm going to stay at the same game. I like Terry Rozier over 3.5 assists. As we can see here, nothing but green. Nothing but green. He's gone over 6 straight games. Now, there's something to be cautious about. Boston is number 1 versus assists, so it's not a good matchup for him. It's not a good matchup, but he's gone over 6 straight games. I'm definitely going to stay right in the hot hand and pick him again. I'm not going to throw the house on it. I wouldn't throw the house on it just because, again, it's a tough matchup. But I'm going to go ahead and still pick Terry. Scary Terry, versus an old team tonight. He might chuck it more, but versus he's been shooting the ball really well as well. He's been scoring well. Give me Terry Rozier over 3.5 assists versus the Boston Celtics tonight. All right, the next one that I like. I like Hakapoto. Hakapoto over 11.5 points. The official line is 12.5. So PrizePicks has him at 11.5. If you like this, snag it up early. As you can see here, I don't know what that 0 was about. I didn't follow that game, but I don't know if he played it or not. I'm guessing he played because they have it on here. But anyways, he's gone over 3 out of his last 5. He's averaging 12. That 0 really, brings his score down a lot. But as you can see here, his other games, 11, 12, 13. All we need him to do is get 12 versus OKC. OKC is 29th versus Sinners. So he has a great matchup. His first half is a little higher than I would like. I usually like to get him first half points 5.5. He's at 6.5, so I'm not gonna touch it first half. I mean, he might get 10 first half, but then again, he only might get 6. If he gets 6 and 6, if he gets 6 first half, he doesn't get you there first half. But if he gets 6 for first half, he's on pace to get over 11.5. All we need is 6 in each half. So I'm going to go full game. On this one, I usually, I'm a first half kind of player. I usually like playing first half, but on this one, I'm going to switch it up and go full game. Give me Hakapoto over 11.5 points versus the Thunder. Great matchup tonight. I really like this one tonight. All right, the last pick that I have for y'all guys. It's a rebound prop. And I've done this quite a bit this year. I've gone with this guy, with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon used to be my favorite player when he was on the Magic. I've gone with him quite a bit on these rebounds. And pretty much every time I've picked him, as you can see, I know he goes under, but when I've picked him this year, he's gone over. So he's made me some good money this year. I like Aaron Gordon over 5.5 rebounds versus the Clippers. As you can see here, he's gone over 4 out of his last 5. He's averaging 7.2 his last 5 games. So everything looking good, 80% hit rate. And to top it off, he had 12 versus them earlier this season. Now, I didn't research it. I don't know if Jokic was playing or not versus them when he got that 12. Maybe Jokic wasn't playing. Either way, I still think he can get a 6 versus the Clippers. I like Aaron Gordon over 5.5 rebounds. So yeah, those are my 5 picks for today, guys. I didn't say it earlier in the video, but please, guys, hit the like button. Please subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers very soon. Please hit the bell notification so you can be notified when these videos are dropped. And guys, if you haven't done it already, check out our Patreon. Join the Patreon. The Patreon's on fire in there. We're not just cashing NBA. We're cashing tennis every single night. Shout out to the GOAT Noel. He's making people money. The tennis, I mean, guys, we do NBA sheets. We do NBA sheets and we do tennis sheets through Noel. Noel puts out tennis sheets every day. So not only do we got NBA sheets, if you join us, you'll get the NBA package, which that's what we're offering. You're going to get the NBA package, plus you get NFL for free. We're not charging for the NFL, because the NFL is almost over. So you get NBA, you get NFL, and you get tennis all in one, just by getting the NBA package. We're cashing in there every day on tennis. I made $280 last night, just on tennis picks. So this Patreon is worth the monthly fee alone just for the tennis picks. That's not counting the NBA and the NFL. We've done 15x in there. We've had other stuff. We post up everything. CSGO. We play everything in there. Good community. Again, it's not a Discord. Once you get the Patreon, you're gonna get access to the Discord, which our Discord doesn't have 900 or 1,200 members. Is not active. It's not super active like that, but we have a good amount of members. We're active in there, and it's a nice professional Discord, no immature stuff in there going on. So come check us out. Make sure you hit the Patreon link and join. I appreciate y'all guys. Let me know what y'all guys are liking. If y'all guys like any props, drop them, and I'll tell y'all guys. Help us out. Help me. Help everybody who watches these videos. And I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.